Hello, hello, and welcome back as I continue to pick up strays like Brian Setzer circa 1982 in Perfidious Pete Plays Sheltered. Now, give me a minute with this reference. You gotta just bear with me a moment and indulge me. I'll explain because, long before Brian Setzer decided to destroy his reputation by trying to single-handedly revive swing music in the late 90s, and by the way, Brian, none of us were missing the swing music. We were all really okay with it being a thing that was deader than Dillinger. But before that happened, Brian Setzer was in a band called the Stray Cats, and unlike the Brian Setzer Orchestra, the Stray Cats didn't suck a garbage scow full of ass. They were pretty decent. So, I'm got to imagine back in the early 80s when Stray Cats strut and rock this town were all the rage, Brian Setzer probably picked up a groupie or two. And so have we. Because apparently nothing impresses people out in the wasteland like a little mad, bad, psycho rampage. Wally and the Beaver last episode pulling out a little lead pipe murder, just brutally beating a stranger into a pulp. And suddenly everybody wants to join our bunker. I don't know whether they're intimidated or whether everybody in the apocalypse is just a huge Bret Easton Ellis fan. Could be either one, really. Easton Ellis, of course, Apocalypse Resurgence, I'm guessing, is flying off the shelves faster than ever. Maybe we should have Wally and the Beav start feeding kittens to ATM machines and complaining about how mundane their business cards look. Maybe even put a little Phil Collins music on here at the shelter so they can dissect it while they murder someone. Who knows? But the Phil Collins music is probably really quite a ways off since we don't even have a functional radio. We've got a lot of work to do. And Beaver here putting a nice journal entry about how it feels to have someone's life in his hands. He feels a little numb. Oh, no, Beaver, the reason you feel numb inside, buddy? That's because you're all hollowed out and empty, pal. Hold on a second. We got to have June do a little crafting here first. But you're all hollowed out and empty, Beef, because you're a twisted psychopath who's incapable of feeling emotions, and you don't know what it means to love or be loved or experience joy or good things in this universe. I am going to go ahead and build a little water recycler here so we can take advantage of this rain. Also, Ward, why the fuck are you repairing our makeshift shower, which is basically just a plastic shower curtain with a fucking blowtorch? What the hell is wrong with you? Is that the sort of repair that really warrants a blowtorch? Also, there's a woman in there. You're blowtorching the shower while there's a girl inside it taking a shower, man. Apparently, she got some loyalty by the fact that she would let Ward blowtorch her. I mean, Ward's like, oh, baby, I'll blowtorch you. Yeah, whatever, Ward, as long as it brings you one step closer to losing the love of the beautiful June Cleaver, I'm all for it. How's our water supply doing? 38 out of 50. I wanted to up our water supply because water is basically the delimiting factor when it comes to launching expeditions, and I want to do a lot of those. Hey, Ward. We're going to have Ward go upgrade, I think, our water filter. Oh, can we do? We cannot do this. Decontamination 2. We could do decontamination 1, but that takes a lot of wool, and we have been using that for gas masks. We could upgrade the durability, which means it needs to be repaired less. I like that, except it does take one of our lead pipes. Efficiency wouldn't be bad either. More water per second. That would let us better take advantage of the rain. We don't have enough water for that, though. We need 6 motors in order to upgrade it to level 2. Maybe maybe we filter out our air purification system instead. What can we do about this? That takes wool and valves. Here we go. This takes a little metal and some springs to upgrade the durability. Yeah, let's have Ward go do that. I just want to try and get some work out of Ward. He's not really pulling his fucking weight. So we'll try and get him to do something. We got these other 2 people who are just sort of standing around the shelter. It seems foolish to not have them do something. So, Michelle, we're going to get you start, breaking the old back here. What do we need to do this? Large concrete room using the expansion of the shelter. We do not have enough cement to do that. All right, well, that's a drawback. Incinerator allows you to destroy any excess items from your inventory and gain fuel for the generator in exchange. We don't really need a rat trap because we've got that covered with the cat. We could build a tripwire. Fantastic. Seems useful. Hiding spot, some bandages. We could build a grave to bury someone. I wouldn't mind building a snare trap, but if we get rope, I think we're going to be saving that for upgrading. Really, that's what we need more than anything else right now. So, June, are you in good enough shape to go on an expedition? What about Wally and the Beav? Okay, Wally is hungry. The Beav is actually relatively okay. So let's set up an expedition now that we have an abundance of water coming in. I think we'll send... No, Ward, go fuck off. Actually, how's Ward looking? You know, not that bad. He's a little tired and a little thirsty and a little hungry, but I think we could probably get away with Ward going on another mission as long as it's not too far. Who do we want to send with him, if anyone, is the question. Can we send Michelle? No, her loyalty is far too low. Michelle and Douglas are not going to go on this expedition. Wally has some trauma? No, Wally does not have trauma. Wally is basically starving now. All right, you know what? Let's arm the beaver with his lead pipe and send him out. He can bust some skulls for us. It'll be fine. No, don't go there. So where do we want to... Ah, man, this place looks really good as from like a scrounging standpoint. We visited this church 5 days ago, that small farm. So we've been to all of those locations fairly recently. A small petrol station, a school, and a small house. All of those things seem reasonable, and we have not been there. We've never been here either. All right, so let's hit this petrol station. It's going to take 16 water, huh? 17, 18. Let's do these 3 locations and have them circle back. I don't want these guys gone too awfully long. One, because, well, you know, I want Ward gone basically as long as is possible. Hey, Ward, don't ever come back. And you know what? Take a board. That's fine. I'd love to give you a board with a nail in it, but I'm sorry, our technology is just not that advanced. Beaver, you gotta take your patented lead pipe, of course. And why don't you two head off out into the wasteland? Meanwhile, somebody's gonna immediately hop right in that sack, because tiredness is the one thing we seem to be having a difficult time getting rid of. Hey, June, you wanna clean the shelter a little bit? That's fine. How's this thing look? You know what, Michelle, why don't you go fix the bucket toilet? Generator? All right, I mean, it's looking pretty good. Ward, what the fuck are you doing? You took off your radiation suit and... Oh, you're leaving on the expedition. Right. Sorry, I forgot. I actually gave you a task. The oxygen filter, by the way, did not get fully repaired. So, June, didn't I tell you to clean the shelter, June? I mean, I don't want to be the stereotypical asshat who's like, June should be barefoot and pregnant at all times, but... You know, I'm pretty sure, June, that I asked you to clean the shelter. I mean, call me crazy. Pretty sure I asked you to clean the shelter, June? And it wasn't me being, you know, trying to gender stereotype or anything. Michelle, go fix this. What the hell are you doing? You're putting on a hazmat suit as well. Oh, fuck it. Hazmat suits for everyone, I guess. They're the new style in Milan. Everyone is really, really into the hazmat suit. They're like, no, man, this is what everyone is wearing now. It's hazmat suits all the way around. Again, taking a blowtorch to our only means of providing power next to an open can of gasoline here, Michelle. Possibly not your greatest idea of all time. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you should rethink your strategy for the repair. All right, what are Wally and Beav? Yes, of course, you check out the small house, Beaver. There might be a man you could beat to death inside, or a woman you could beat to death inside. How's the toilet? You are... What is this? You're filthy. You know what? Go take a shower there. We've got 26 water. We could probably spare enough to get a shower. Also, it's a little cloudy. It looks like rain. What do we got? All right, this is Ward Cleaver. It looks like a small house, some stuff that might be useful. What do you think? I think you should fucking look, Ward. Look, there's food and fuel there. Also a spring, a light bulb, and a book. Yeah, I'm done transferring items. Ward's dumbass is like, oh, should we take this food and fuel? No, Ward, you should just leave it. Leave it for the cockroaches. Oh, the cat is starving. Yes, cat, I know you're hungry. Somebody will come feed you in a minute. A small petrol station? Yeah, you damn well better loot that. Here, take off this... Put the hazmat suit back. Not you, Wally. Wally's taking a shower. June, take suit off. If nothing else, June, you gotta show me that hot, mega hot mom body you got working there. Yes, the cat is hungry. Why don't you feed it? Show me that good looking... Show me those looks, June. Give me a... Really? The cat eats one whole food? I think the cat has eaten more than any of the humans. Small petrol... Yes, examine it, Ward. Oh, here we go. We're rolling in food. We're bringing that water and the gas. Nylon, yes, please. Another lead pipe for Beav. It requires 8 strength in order to use. Okay. What does a board require? 10 strength. The board is actually harder to use. Circuit boards are at least good for trade. I'm going to guess a broken TV is probably okay. You know what? We'll just take it all. Fuck it. Yes. We're done transferring items. What we need are ropes and hinges. Why can we never find ropes and or hinges? I need ropes, I need hinges. These are the things that we need more than anything else. We have not found a single rope or a hinge yet. Did I not say accept transmission? Pretty sure I did. We have some spare parts to upgrade a system. Yeah, but I don't want to upgrade, June. What I want to do is save our spare parts so that we can ultimately go out into the wasteland once we've ventured forth. Yeah, we're going to have to go build more gas masks. We're running low on plastic, which is a little problematic. We need to give Wally some manner of task. Here, why don't you fix the shower, Wally? Take a blowtorch to our plastic shower curtain, because that's clearly the way to fix it. What'd you find at the school? Well, a new gas mask is huge. Plastic bottle, easily recycled for plastic. If only we knew how to do that. We could take that. We would mind getting some cement, but this is sand and limestone, neither of which we need. We're, of course, going to take the food. We could stack the books into twosies. Magnesium, a nail. We definitely... All right, let's get rid of that bucket, then. And, fuck the busted old TV. I'd rather have 4 erasers. We do use erasers to make gas masks. So there we go. That's a pretty solid haul of food and water, but still, nothing that we need in order to upgrade... Incoming radio transmission. All right, what now? Stumbled across the floor, so it looks like it might have some good loot. Yeah, you should absolutely take a fucking look then, Ward. We need to craft tier 2. Wait, I can't craft tier 2 items because it says level 2 workbench is required. But what does it take to upgrade to the level 2 workbench? Also, June, what are you doing? You're just hammering on the wall. What specifically are you fixing? So yeah, we need hinges and rope, but we have not found a single hinge or a single rope in our entire duration in the wilderness here. We're starting to get a little concerned by this. We found something at the florist. Yeah, better check. Whoa, a knife for beaver? Yeah, somebody's going to be wielding that. Pliers, seeds seem like they would be extraordinarily useful. So let's get rid of this spring. We're definitely taking a knife. Seeds seem really promising. What would we give up to get those seeds? Maybe this light bulb? We don't really need that. And it's 3 seeds, too. Wouldn't mind some leather. Pliers. Pincher-like tool used to extract nails increases repairing and crafting speed. So do we equip those somehow? If so, how? And if so, what would we give up to get them back? We could sacrifice water or books. It's either going to be water or books, because the rest of this stuff I really would prefer to keep on me. The pliers just seem too useful. Alright, so can we call our expedition back? Okay, so... Stumbled across a church. Looks like it might have some good loot. Yeah, better check it out, Beef. Also, actually, I'd really rather have my expedition just come home. We got a bunch of people that are standing around the shelter doing fuck all, and by and large, they're just eating a lot of our food. Here, take off the hazmat suit, girl. You dude, Douglas, whatever your name was, why don't you fix the sleeping bag? With a again, everything in this world is repaired via blowtorch. Sleeping bag? Fuck it, blowtorch. Cat looks sick. Well, better hit it with the blowtorch, I guess. Nothing a blowtorch can't fix. There's rope. All right, we're definitely taking the rope. We're also taking that food. So what are we going to get rid of in favor of the rope? I'm guessing this circuit board's got to go. We'll take the wood because we can stack it. We'll take the pipe because we can stack it. I'd love to get the plastic. Nah, can't do it, though. Can't do it. Yeah, we're done. So how do I scan frequencies? What is this even? No, not Wally. Wally's busy blowtorching something here. You scan frequencies, actually. We don't even know what this does, but you can do it. Stumbled across a small house. Looks like it might have some good loot. Sure, might as well take a peek. Meanwhile, oh, my girl. I almost missed it. June is peeing, and I almost didn't notice. I love it when she pees. What can I say? I'm a sick, twisted fuck. June, girl, you know what? After that, actually, I think June took a dump because she is suddenly filthy. You really got to take a shower, girl. Got to keep it clean for me, yo. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and I want you as far from godliness as possible because I want to get all up in you with an extramarital affair, June. Yeah, I know it's sexist and terrible, but I don't care. June Cleaver fucking turns my crank. We have a maximum stack of food. Well, I am not about to abandon food. I also want this hinge, though. This is a Sophie's choice moment. All right, well, fuck it. Water's got to go. We'll take the hinge. I'm definitely bringing this food because we are down to 2 food at the shelter. We need food more than we need anything else at all. Probably even... Oh, that nylon now is so useful. Pipes are useful. This gas mask almost seems like the most expendable thing. You know what? We can't even use... We don't have a plant station, so seeds, I'm sorry. I gotta go with actual food for now. Limestone and sand. A burnt out laptop. Okay, confirm. Yes, we're done. How do I bring those guys home? I know there's a way to do this. Hold on a second. Set up expedition. There's like a way to recall an expedition, which is actually what I want to do. Would you like to abandon it? Yes, I want to abandon it. Can we do it with the map? Is that... Ah, here we go. Yeah, why don't you two come home? We need you back. You're just... We're missing out on stuff because you guys' inventories are full. Wally's ready to go, too, by the way. We got loyalty with Douglas. Apparently just chilling out gives our guys loyalty. How's the water looking? Okay, 38 out of 50. But there's no contamination in our water. And, I mean, June is using some for the world's longest shower. What are you getting up into there, June, baby? Huh? What are you doing? It's a really long, hot shower you're taking. Are you touching yourself, June? I mean, I'm okay with that. Could you pull that curtain so I can watch? I mean, I know it's creepy and horrible, but my crush on June Cleaver, I can't help myself. Just, I desperately want her. I must have her. I want June Cleaver like I've never wanted another woman. All right, well, cleanliness is next to godliness. June is looking clean. I say since we've got an abundance of water here, we can forward another expedition. Water's at maximum capacity. Is anybody else dirty? Anybody else need a shower? You probably... All right, well, let's have you go to bed. You can scan the frequencies for all the good that does. And I think we're going to set up an expedition here for June and Wally. I hate to send my girl... She's actually really tired. Hate to send my girl out of the shelter, but gotta do it. Gotta do it. So we're going to send June, and we're not sending June out alone. Wally, you're hygienic and lazy. Well, let's get you the hell out here. So Wally and June are going to take one just very short day. That takes 12 water. That's a minimal amount of exploration for 12 water. What if we send them over here? 22 water. But we add very little to it, and we have a chance to swing by that church on the way back. So let's do bam, bam. That basically caught... Yeah, okay, that's no real additional water. Let's do that. How are we going to equip? Well, June Cleaver gets a gas mask, because there's no way... To storage, actually. There's... No, all of them to storage, please. Okay, well, we'll just do this the hard way. But there's no way I'm sending my girl out into the wasteland without adequate protection for her gentle self. Just, I'm not going to do it. June doesn't have the strength to wield a pipe, so I guess she's just going to be punching shit if shit goes down. And Wally, we're going to have you equip one of these bad boys as well. We're running low on gas masks. Yeah, that's fine. Get to it. Meanwhile, Wally and the Beeve here should be coming back to the old shelter with an absolute horde of loot. Wow, perception is leveling like mad. These guys are going to be searching fools now. Once we get all of their needs taken care of, which their needs are going to be abundant. There's no room for our rope or hinges, so we have to get rid of something in favor of rope and hinges. Well, we can get the gas stored. Rope is fine. We can get rid of these boards, these pipes. The nylon and the hinge, we're going to need to make space for. The food we've already stored, so something's got to give here. Something's got to go. We got to decide what that something's going to be. 8 rolls of duct tape. Leather is useful. Let's get rid of that one seed. I would rather have the rope. But let's get rid of this one lens and take the hinge. Confirm. We can't increase our storage capacity until we have had a chance to upgrade our crafting table. I mean, the crafting table is really what's sort of holding us back. It's got us pretty well bookended at the moment. And there goes the love of my life, June Cleaver, off into the wasteland. Meanwhile, I gotta watch fucking sitting here stuck watching the beaver take a dump in a bucket. This is not what I wanted to see. I did not want to watch the beaver take a shit in a bucket. I wanted to watch June Cleaver pee in a bucket. That's my thing, watching June Cleaver pee. This is my kink. This is my perv swerve. This is why I came, honestly. And you're thinking this is why you came, Pete. Yeah, you know, in fact, that is one of the things that typically will happen when I spend an abundance of time watching June Cleaver pee in a bucket. Be like, I'm sorry, it arouses me. What can I say? Let's have you... Hey, can we upgrade this bad boy? We have no wiring. We could upgrade its durability or its capacity, both. We have... you know what? Let's upgrade its capacity. Stop scanning your frequency, Douglas. Go upgrade the generator's capacity. You're going to do that for me so that we can put more fuel inside it and perhaps save some space. Is there a reason you stopped, asshole? I told you to go upgrade the fucking capacity on a generator. What the hell's wrong with you? There's absolutely nothing wrong with you, is the long and the short of it, actually. There's nothing at all wrong with you, other than that you're a lazy dick. So 8 days survive. My love, June Cleaver, is still alive. My love for her burns as hot as ever, and I think this is probably where we're going to wrap things up. The Ward Cleaver is feeling a little dirty. Yeah, you know why he's feeling dirty, Ward? It's because you heard me talking about your wife like that. I know how it works. And trust me, if I heard me talking about my wife that way, I'd be a little upset with me. I'd be more than a little cross with myself. And now I'm a little more than creeped out about myself, and also I think I'm going to wrap this one up at the dawn of day 9 here. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, their support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to watch the beav take a shit in a bucket on a regular basis, I consider subscribing as well, because the beaver is routinely pooping in a bucket. I mean, there's nowhere else to poop. What else are we going to do? It's either that or just shit on the floor, and honestly, I think the bucket is the better option. But if you want to see more bucket pooping, consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of Sheltered every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.